Welcome to Beyond Incredible. I'm Ashley Nicole. Today's date is November 22nd, and we are live here from the Windsor Business Accelerator at 720 Ouellette Ave in Windsor, Ontario. Today's show, we're going to have a couple guests. We're going to have Maxine from the Body by Vi model finalist, and she's here to tell us a beautiful story and about Body by Vi. Also, we're going to have Nancy from the Windsor Business Network. She's going to tell us about the Windsor Business Network, upcoming events, and everything like that. So we got a good show coming up. So we'll be right back after these very short commercials.
Let me get this straight. A guy was caught stealing copper pipes from an automotive plant who's worked years at. He got fired, got jailed, and lost his pension a few years before retirement? While, get this, a couple of politicians, bastards, they're already bastards just to start, frickin' politicians, from the Canadian Senate claimed thousands of dollars in expenses stealing from taxpayers, and they are not sent to jail, and perhaps they get their pension? Are you freaking kidding me? Those cynical, shameless bastards. What is this world coming to? Oh, my God. Calm down. Calm down. Oh, if I could get my hand on those freaking politician bastards and the people that make decisions like this, huh? At the automotive plant, you freaking bastards. You're gonna get yours. Do you understand that? What goes around comes around. Thank you so much, Ashley Nicole, for your show Beyond Incredible at XEAYZ TV, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Thank you so much for sharing. Keep it going, because damn it, I'm gonna lose it. But I will calm down. I want to hear more of this crap that happens throughout the world. Keep it coming. Come on. Huh? Come on, just feed it to me. Bastards.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? You should say something.
Am I on? That's a horrible commercial. I am so sorry to anyone who is watching that. Wow, I'm in shock. Okay, welcome back. I'm Ashley Nicole, and we're back with Maxine. Hi, Maxine. How are you?
Lord have mercy. I feel like I need to just do some Hail Marys.
Yeah,
right
let's
now.
go to church and do a confession. That was horrible. I'm so sorry. Okay, Maxine, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, we're going to regroup and...
Let's refocus here,
Right,
shall we?
right.
Okay, shall we do the sign of the cross? Okay.
Well, a little bit about myself is that I am a hardcore Windsorite. I've been here for 20-something years, probably 28 years now. And I'm here actually because, let's rewind, I've worked at the University of Windsor for probably 6 years, and I got to a place where I got really, really sick last year. And what happened was doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I started having heart palpitations, and I was in and out of the hospital thinking, is it a heart attack or is it a stroke? And it was pretty bad because I'm only 30, at the time 33, 32, 33, and I thought, this is really bad here. And it got to the point where they finally diagnosed me about 6 months later after we were trying to figure out, after I actually lost consciousness.
Okay.
And my daughter, the worst part of it was, I didn't even realize, obviously, but my daughter and I were home alone, and I remember just waking up with bracelets. She strung beads on 2 bracelets and an anklet, and I woke up with an ambulance, kind of bringing me into an ambulance. And I thought, the first thing I thought about was how long was I out? Because a 6-year-old
The bracelets,
to make 2
yeah.
bracelets and an anklet, it was a long time. And
Yeah.
so at that point I realized how serious it was. And it got to the point where they're doing test after test. They finally found out I had an autoimmune disease. And Graves' disease, they're thinking, okay, is it Graves? Is it just a regular hyperthyroid? So we're hoping that it was just a regular hyperthyroid.
Okay.
because Graves is like the worst. And so unfortunately, it was leaning towards Graves. So they told me that my solution was to swallow a radioactive pill. And I asked them, well, what is the cause, etc. They didn't know what the cause was. They didn't know how to cure it. So it's uncurable. But yet they wanted to give me a radioactive pill. To me, it didn't mesh. And so I began to research. And I found that actually I had a friend. I'm going to say his name because I believe he was put in my life for a reason.
Okay.
Jim Reno. He's a firefighter and a registered nurse. And he began to ask me, hey, come on, let's go work out. But because my hair, I was completely bald. My hair fell out. I was it was like a reverse mohawk. It was like bald from here. It was horrible. And I was really bony, about 109. So I had bones popping out everywhere. And I just hibernated. I didn't want anyone to see me.
Absolutely.
And so he told me, come on out. I promise you I will, I'll help you. So I went out to a private small little gym. And he took off his shirt, and he had like a six-pack forming. And I thought, what's going on, right? Because he's about, 45, something like that. But he had sent me a picture before. He had no abs. So I thought, what are you on? I need to get going. And then he brought up Visalis. I said, this Visalis thing again? And I was running from it, very skeptical. But the proof is in the pudding. So I got on board. And I ended up just taking the challenge quite seriously. And within 2 days, I realized my energy was through the roof. I was not a couch potato or sleeping all day anymore. And within a month, I started seeing a 4-pack forming.
A 4-pack,
so I got really excited.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just like, hold on, after children, that's
absolutely.
a really big excitement.
Yeah.
So
a 2-pack is an excitement after
what
children, right? Like, come on.
Right. So after 2 months, I ended up going, Claudia Renkwitz, she really helps me out with this business. She's a 6-time Canadian boxing champ.
Absolutely.
A lot of people know her. She's like a local celebrity.
Yep.
But she told me, come on out to Orlando. So I went out to Orlando, and when I went there, I saw people who lost 100 pounds, 270 pounds, people who were diabetic that are off their medication, all this stuff, and it blew my mind. So I thought, can I have health too?
Yeah.
And so when I came back, I accelerated my plan. I just started hitting the gym.
Yeah.
So I now had energy, and before you knew it, my body just was, within 90 days, the results that I would hope for in a year of doing personal training 3 times a week, I got in 90 days.
Wow.
And as a former athlete,
Yeah.
I played every sport you can think of all through high school and grade school. I know these results are phenomenal.
Absolutely.
And so I ended up starting a second challenge.
Okay.
And my second challenge was to be a Vi model, which is how crazy is that, right? Model at 34, you know?
Yeah.
Should be like retiring.
Oh.
But I said, you know what? Let me do this. And I wanted to just show people that anything is possible.
Absolutely.
You know? That whoever is struggling from whatever situation they're in, that if you put your mind to something and you really believe, I honestly believe that things happen for a reason and that God puts people in your life for a reason. So I believe that if you just have that belief that the end is near and you work towards it, that it'll be honored, that it'll happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I ended up doing the Vi model, and I put my name in. I was hyperventilating the whole week, and I was stressed out to the max, but I ended up dominating #1 position in North America for a few days.
That is amazing.
And I believe I was probably the only one who dominated that long. And then towards the end, a girl creeped up and took first place. But you know what? Second place was amazing in North America. That's massive from being literally
huge.
on
That's
bed rest.
It's not Ontario, it's North America.
Yes.
I have a lot of friends that do bodybuilding, so I know how hard it is to get that.
Absolutely. And it was about 845 competitors, and North America was the biggest category.
Wow.
And so that blew my mind. And even at that, I was happy enough. But then they announced in North America, and I was kind of bummed out, thinking, "Well, I didn't make it. It's okay. It's weird, but you know." But then the founder asked me to be on the phone and announced that they opened up a new magazine that was for Canada. Yeah. And so I was one of the top 5 finalists. I flew out to Atlanta, and I rocked it on stage, and it was crazy.
That's awesome.
It was So
do you have the magazine on you?
I actually don't have the magazine with me. I actually lent it out to someone.
Okay.
But the magazine has the people from last year on it.
Okay.
Mia St. Aubin and Alfonso.
Okay.
They both were on it last year. The Vi models this year are really awesome people too. I got a chance to meet them before they took the title.
Before they took the title.
Yes, But no, really, the whole point of that was to bring awareness to Windsor, Essex, because I was really representing Windsor, Essex County.
That's absolutely true. There are a lot of skeptical people out there when it comes to body by vi and stuff like that, because I will be honest, I was a little skeptical, and then I talked to you and I'm like, what, really? Like, because I've talked to some people about it and I'm like, you guys are just trying to push your stuff, you know, like, but the conversation that we had before the show, I'm actually a little amazed. I wanna buy some now. I wanna go get some now.
Let's get going on the challenge. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, like I said, I was skeptical. I kept feeling like people were trying to push it on me.
Yeah.
And me, because I'm hard-headed, I didn't want to listen. I don't like to be sold.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, no. But then seeing a pastor, he was probably about 500 pounds. Okay. And he would come and preach. And when he would preach, he would be profusely sweating. You know, really amazing guy. But he would be sweating, and I thought, but I saw him, and Claudia was actually training him, and he was standing behind at DNA Fitness. Yeah. Great plug. Sorry, got amazing place. But DNA Fitness, sitting there behind the counter, and he looked. I almost didn't recognize him. I started thinking, I know I met him before. And then I said, oh my goodness, Pastor, wow, he must have dropped over 100 pounds. Oh, wow. So that was another encounter I had. And I said, well, what are you doing? Body by Vi. Oh, Claudia. I said, okay. That was second hit. Yeah. And I kept going through and seeing people, and I thought, you know what? You know, why am I skeptical? Why don't I just try it? It's a money-back results guarantee. Like, what do I have to lose, right? But so much to gain. I have my health back. I am in actually better condition than I ever was. Okay. Even as an athlete, I can see my biceps. I mean, they're just, you know,
they're there,
yes, and I had chronic neck and back issues because I was in a lot of car accidents. If I tell you how many, you'll freak out. But
okay, so how many? Now I need to know. I have to know. You shouldn't have said anything.
Probably like 14.
Holy.
But it was only driving once.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. Don't be afraid to get in the car
I'm glad you're not on the streets.
Right, but no, it was a lot. From 8 months old, 10 months old, and it just continued. So I always had issues with my neck and back. And so I thought it was just chronic. After a certain amount of time, they call it chronic. But through this challenge, I've been able to strengthen all my muscles, strengthen the muscles around my spine, and my chronic neck and back is no more. I don't have it anymore. So I went to my rehab, the guy who does my rehab for my body, and he said, this is an issue that can be fixed. It's not something that will be chronic forever. So that was great news. All these things from Body by Vi, you know, and also my T3 and T4 levels are back perfect. I don't have any showing of any autoimmune disease anymore.
Oh, that's great.
So, absolutely. So I'm here, and it's called the Windsor Essex Challenge. And WindsorEssexChallenge.ca. Okay. I launched it because I want to see people healthier. Pardon? Absolutely. If you can see on the screen there, you see I put "We Are the Challenge." That's a picture I took when I was out doing the Vi model. Oh, great. You can see my excitement. I was just so happy.
Yeah, you look good.
But you can see my before.
No, you look good now, too. I don't mean...
Thank you.
Sorry.
But you can see my before picture, blah, and then my 2 after pictures, which is pretty amazing. You can see my results came in 90 days already. Yeah. And, of course, I just want to maintain that and do more strength training. But if you go to the next slide, talking about a healthier Windsor Essex County, this is my goal here. Because I'm a teacher. You want to play video? And, sure, please. I am a teacher, and I want to see these things happening. Oh, if you can go back up to the second slide. Thank you. It's called taking the weight off of the nation. Okay. This is a goal. I want to.
Are you up for the challenge?
Very easy to follow. Now, lean, strong, tons of energy, and just a happier person in general.
I lost 55 pounds and decided to put on 10 pounds of lean muscle after that.
I feel right now, on day 90, that I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my life.
The Body by Vi Challenge is the most popular 90-day platform for weight loss and fitness results.
I saw my friends posting their results on Facebook, and I said, I want in.
3 years ago, I was invited to a challenge party, and I was blown away by the simplicity of it.
It's simple. All you have to do is set a goal, select a kit, and enter to win. It all starts when you go public with your challenge goal.
I'm starting the Body by Vi 90-day challenge, and my goal is to lose 10 pounds.
Yes. My goal is to build some muscle. I want to lose about 10 pounds so I can tone up.
Whatever your goal, we've designed a challenge kit.
That's great. Okay.
Sure, absolutely.
We're actually going to take a quick break, a very short break. I promise you the commercial is not going to be the same as last time. That commercial will never play again on my show. I do apologize. We'll be right back after this break.
I personally ask Ashley Nicole not to put more commercial on CCTV because I'm getting crazy. I don't like commercials and I want them to go away right now or I'm coming to the show and shut it down forever. I am Dr. Yusuf from Planet Inferno and I don't like the commercial on 6TV. So, no more commercials or did not unlock.
Welcome back. I'm Ashley Nicole. Okay, Maxine, tell us about some of the product that you have here. You brought some product?
Sure. I didn't actually bring too much, but I brought what I'm on. I'm actually on something, it's called the Shape Kit. And it's, you can see here, it's actually for people who are interested in building lean muscle or losing a moderate amount of weight. And it's quite simple. Mainly what you do is it's 2 scoops.
Okay.
And you blend it with whatever you like. We have something called recipes.vi.com. And what that does is it allows you to do hundreds of recipes. So you can really, you don't have to worry about just having chocolate and having the vanilla and being stuck with 2.
Yeah,
you can really have fun with this stuff. And you can actually bake with it.
Oh, okay.
You can do a lot of fun stuff. Tiramisu pudding.
Yum.
You can make cake. It almost feels like you're cheating even when you're not. And
Don't put the alcohol in the tiramisu, though.
Well, you know, let's
you can't add the alcohol. That stuff has carbs.
If
and
you're
stuff.
on the weight loss, that might not be, good for your challenge.
No.
But I mean, just take a whiff of this.
Oh, wow.
How does that smell?
Oh, it smells so good.
It smells like cake. They call it a shake mix. It tastes like a cake mix.
Oh.
So, I mean, I have a lot of clients who are on the heavier side. They're trying to lose weight, and as soon as they open it, they're just like, it smells like cake. I want to get started, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I like about it. It makes you feel like you're not on a diet, because diets aren't fun.
No,
they're
totally
not. Negative when you say I'm on a diet. It's like, oh gosh, it's not enjoyable, right?
Yeah, no, I don't enjoy diets.
And so this is very enjoyable. One of my favorites is, see, I have an addiction. I'm gonna confess. To Reese's Pieces.
Okay, yeah, we all do. Peanut butter is a big
really
thing.
Bad.
Yeah,
it's just bad.
Yeah.
And so Claudia, she ended up for the challenge party that she had a Reese's Pieces shake.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, well, how can this be good for you?
Yeah.
But actually, it's the all-natural peanut butter, and you put a teaspoon of chocolate.
Yes.
They actually have chocolate mix-ins that are good for your challenge as well. And you blend that right up, either with milk, almond milk preferably, but I actually use water and oatmeal.
Okay.
And threw a little bit of banana in there. So we're going to try it.
Okay.
But yes.
I'm game.
Well, it's not mixed up right now, but it should be okay.
I'm sure it'll still be good.
Oh, yes.
It's in a magic bullet.
Just beware, though, because
I'm going to be hooked.
You're going to be hooked.
I'm going to go relapse on chocolate right now then.
All right.
There we go.
Cheers.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, no.
I like it better with milk, preferably, but...
This is what I want for Christmas. Anybody who's watching that's like a friend or family member or anything like that, please, Body by Vi. Hook me up.
Yes, and they actually came out with something because people... Sometimes they want to switch it up. They don't want to be blending everything. And so they have something, my daughter killed it. So excuse a flat bag. My daughter just ate it all up.
Oh, it's cereal.
It is cereal. It's actually a shake that's in a flake.
Oh.
And so...
A shake and a flake.
It's amazing because actually this is all natural as well. It has 5 different types of protein in it. And it basically is going to be the same thing as what's in the shake. So... if anyone's interested in getting on a challenge here, we're hoping to be able to feed something through Project 10, Project 10 Kids. For every 10 pounds lost or 10 pounds built in muscle, we will donate 30 meals to an obese child in need or a child in need of nutrition.
That's
and
great.
So we're trying to set up community partners
Okay.
right now, food banks, any programs that help with children in need.
Okay.
And we want to set them up so that when people in the local area lose weight, they're able to get a free T-shirt and go into a draw.
Oh, that's perfect.
There's we give away 10 pounds or 10. We give away $10 or $10,000 to 10 people
10
who
pounds.
lose 10 pounds, right?
There we go.
Yeah, but yeah. So there's money coming out constantly, and when that happens, you're able to scroll down and click on a charity.
Oh, that's great.
And donate. So we're hoping to feed 4,000 children per month by March.
Okay.
1,000 by December.
Oh, that's wonderful. That sounds like a really great charity. And how do people get involved exactly?
They can contact me. My Facebook is facebook.com/fitrealitynow. And they can also contact me at 519-562-7530. And they can also, they can go on to, those are the best, best avenues. Or you can email me. My email would be nekasessentials@gmail.com, which will be NNEKAS essentials@gmail.com.
Perfect. Okay,
Yes.
well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck with that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to contact you through Facebook. I will add you to Facebook. I'm going to contact you. It sounds really interesting. And thank you for sharing your story. It was really beautiful. It's good to see you doing so healthy now and doing much better now.
Thank you. And just one more thing, if you don't mind, for anyone who is trying to get on the challenge that has a problem with finances, it is 3 for free. So if you get 3 friends to join with you, you get your product for free. And you get all the perks of the program for free as well.
That's wonderful. Okay, thank you so much, and we'll be right back after these commercials. Welcome back. I'm Ashley Nicole with my Body by Vi Shake. It's very delicious. Nancy, how are you? Welcome back.
I'm great. I'm sitting there watching you guys drinking this delicious stuff, and you're smelling this delicious stuff, and I'm like, over here, over here.
Oh, you could smell it after the show.
No.
It really did smell like cake.
Did it really?
Like cake mix. You know the Dunkin' cake mixes that you can get, like the premix. That's what it smelled like.
Lick the bowl afterwards?
Yeah, those are so good.
Yes. Okay, I remember those
Maybe
days.
I'll go lick some bowls when I get home too. Okay, Nancy, how are you? You won an award.
I won the Powerhouse Professional BizX Award.
That's amazing.
Yes,
how do you feel about that?
I feel amazing.
That's awesome.
Yes. My award?
It's very beautiful.
I'm really excited about it. The funny thing is, I was excited when they called me and said I was nominated.
Yeah.
I was like, you're kidding. woohoo! I was jumping around the house. I thought, this is just fantastic.
But you weren't just nominated, you won.
I won. How amazed was I when they called my name?
Wow.
Yeah, so I went there. It was a lot of fun. I haven't seen my speech yet. I have no idea if it was good, bad, whatever. I don't really like being in front of the camera.
Yeah.
I don't like being on stage.
Yeah,
Funny, I'm
me
in front of
either.
the camera.
yeah, I don't like it either. I will not watch my shows. I don't watch my shows after because I'm like, or I watch it on mute and I'm like, I don't want to hear my voice. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, no, you sound fine.
Get anxious about it. You
It's
sound
just,
fine too, and you do great on the camera.
Well, the amazing thing is, I remember when I did my speech. All I remember is thinking, this is the cherry on top. This is like such an incredible year, and this is the cherry on top. I don't remember anything else I said.
Yeah, well, then it was meant to come out that way. Whatever you said, it was meant to be. What an interesting cover. It looks like, what is that? It almost looks like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
It is.
Okay.
Actually, that's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, well, it looks like a good job.
And I had, I think, 130 copies of this in the store, and I have very, very few left. This is the big November-December issue, and it has all the nominees in it.
Okay.
And all the winners. So, you know, if anyone is so inclined to come out and pick up a copy, it's at my store at 1670 Wyandotte Street East.
Okay, great.
And we're also...
The mustaches.
The mustache. I'm so excited about this. I mean, I'm really excited about winning, but with Movember, you can come out and support...
Well, Movember is almost over, thank goodness. I'm so tired of seeing people walk around with those porn stashes. Like, it's brutal.
You can have one of your own. So these are really neat. You could pick up one or two or whatever just to support you know, the prostate cancer and the guys that are growing their mustaches, which I'm seeing all over the place.
Oh, it's
I can't
brutal.
wait until they shave.
My friend had the worst one. I saw him 2 days ago and I'm like, you really need to shave that. And then today I saw him and I'm like, you shaved, thank goodness. You look so much better now.
Oh, no, you're supposed to not shave.
Well, we were at the Windsor Express basketball game last night and they had a competition and there was a bunch of different people who had went up and the executive assistant, John, who I've interviewed on the show before, was there, and he had one. And there were some guys with big, huge handlebar mustaches, and you know what? They're just so... I'll just keep my opinion to myself.
Well, some of them are not attractive at all.
No, they're not. They're not attractive at all.
Yeah, some faces just can't carry a mustache, which is...
Yeah.
And some just look nasty and dirty, especially if it's only a couple of weeks and it looks kind of straggly.
And like, or some
so
people, their mustache is like a Hitler mustache, and then you got like the big, like, you know, John Wayne mustaches, or John Holmes. What was John Holmes? John Holmes.
Did he have?
I think he did. He had one. The guy who played him in Wonderland, Val Kilmer, had one. So I'm assuming he did. It was the 70s, right?
Everybody has mustaches. Really,
Thank God it's 2013.
Really big, thick mustaches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm glad it's almost over.
The coffee shop.
The coffee shop.
For networking.
Oh, networking.
Oh, well, with the Mashup Cafe.
Oh, the Mashup Cafe.
Also located at 1670 Wyandotte Street East. You know, people hold their meetings and workshops and seminars and whatever. And we also have Bible studies. So there's a group that meets there once a week for Bible study. So what we normally do is we just let them come in. And I stay open, and I'm willing to serve coffee and tea because, you know, it's
Bible
what
study.
I do.
Yeah.
It's what I do. We don't charge for the space, but we do charge for the coffee, tea, and pastries. So it...
Did you say pastries?
Yes.
What kind of pastries?
Oh, we have muffins and Danish.
Oh, that's amazing.
Honey buns.
Oh. Are they all homemade?
They're all prepackaged.
Okay.
Like, they are freshly made, but they're prepackaged.
Okay.
But we also have amazing fudge.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So tell us about a couple upcoming events. We have about 1 minute left, so...
We have the December social coming up on December 12th at Mezzo Restaurant, 804 Erie Street.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have lots of yummy food and gifts that we're giving away. So I encourage everyone to come out. It's $10 per person to come in.
Okay, and your Facebook page, Windsor Business Network?
Networks, plural.
Networks. I'm sorry, I keep saying network.
You could just go to the website. WindsorBusinessNetworks.com, and it'll connect you to our Facebook page.
Great. Okay. And we will see you all next week. Same time, same channel. Hopefully that crazy guy won't be back on the commercial. That was horrible. And thank you, Nancy, for being on our show. And we'll see you all next week. I'm Ashley Nicole.